Hello, and welcome back to Terra Invicta, here at the very peaceful stage, where I am enjoying this part of the game. We're only like 6 months in, and we look around, and there's nothing going on. Just a few alien ships. 3, 4, 5, 6, single-digit ships. It's nice. Compared to the chaos that the game becomes in 10 years' time, 20 years, when there's literally stuff all over the map. But for now, we enjoy a slow, peaceful beginning. This is the second episode. We are still planting our roots as the Academy, trying to get the U.S. under control here. Unfortunately, at the moment, our best counselor for the job is captured for another couple weeks. So she'll be back, and then we'll be picking up the rest of the U.S. very soon. In the meantime, we're getting the heck out of the Eurasian Union this year, or well, this week, so that we can finally get that sweet boost, so we can plant our flag on the moon. Let's go. Yeah, so today is still going to be mostly about building up our base, getting our control cap full, finished getting the U.S. under control, and then begin working on our space economy, which it looks like mining is coming any moment, just a sliver to go. There it is. Okay, so I believe I do want to get this early. Definitely want to get industrialization of space. Getting those construction modules up will really help us in terms for getting them to Mars. But early, I think getting advanced chemical rocketry is worth it, because spending less boost to get places early on, and those high thrust probes, I think, are going to be a must for us. So let's knock that one out. Just enjoying a cheeky little Sunday afternoon stream here. Or if this is coming to you via YouTube, a cheeky little Sunday afternoon YouTube video. What do we want to get next? I don't think it matters, because we're not building anything for a while, because we don't have any boost. So let's just start queuing up the stuff that we know we're going to need.
You'd think a threat this big would finally make us abandon old grudges and band together. But humanity always finds a way to hurt itself.
Where are you guys heading? Ad Astra?
Mission complete.
There we go. Leave EU. Boost going from 1.6 per month, 2.8. Almost doubled. So that's not bad. It'll be even better once we get our other control point back and get the other half of it. Additional 5 orgs. Yeah, probably want that at some point. Speaking of orgs, I'm not happy with our counselors. Like, they're... Oh, that's good. Their jobs. But we have 2 quick learners and a striver, which I've never had like this much XP based counselors before. So I think if we can keep them alive through this game, they are going to become superstars later. Okay, Greg, what are you doing now? I also think I'm at the stage where I'm ready to start investigating random counselors, so we can find some people to start stealing orgs. Because who's really got the time to go through this market and buy things, right? Not when we can steal. So we are not getting the US again this turn. One more turn, which is good. We need to save up the influence anyway, so we can actually invest into the acquisition. So one more turn for timeout for you. You, I would like you to hostile takeover, but since there's no targets yet, let's just do something moderately useful. Although, at this point, how useful is it to boost the US anymore? I'm not sure. But then again, nowhere needs stabilizing yet. So, where were we going after the US? We're eventually going to get into China, and that's going to be by way of acquiring everything around it. So maybe we want to start doing that. I mean, we have the space since we're cracked down everywhere else. Yeah, let's just get some control points here. Spend a little bit.
Bringing them on board.
Ready for my mission.
Badradine, buddy, you are.
Ready for orders.
Oh, we did find someone already. We have 2 someones. Yeah, we're gonna need to eliminate these guys. I have a no tolerance policy for enemy counselors on the map. Although I don't know that we have anyone that can assassinate yet, so we'll have to look into that. As it stands now, I don't want to use any ops. Let's investigate you.
Reporting in.
Yeah, see if you have any orgs worth stealing, so that will be helpful. Well, I could investigate the other one as well, just
Tracking target.
to make sure we have 1 target next turn for stealing. And what are you doing? 3 persuasion. Not good. Can you take anything? Not even Nepal, Bhutan. Let's see. 8% in Vietnam? Yeah, I don't think... Can't even take Afghanistan. And that does border China, so I think this does count as a neighbor. But I would rather you guarantee a successful die roll so you get some experience here, so let's just... Oh man, you're just not good at anything except for stabilizing. Alright. Go for it. The number we need to reach for boost is 9. Once we get to 9, we can build our first lunar base. And I kind of wish I could click this and set an alarm, because every time I say I want to pause at 9 and build my lunar base, I just forget about it, blow right past it, and then realize I either missed the opportunity to build where I want to build, or I'm just delayed by a few weeks. So, remind me when this gets to 9. We gotta pause it. Success. Critical success. So what do you have? Probably not anything great early on. However, things that give plus to persuasion, I am definitely prioritizing. Well, that and the admin stuff, so that we can get into China.
Cleaning things up.
Okay. Another alien fleet, number 3. So this will be alien Alpha 3, I guess, is coming. Yeah, I'm also glad that's over. Alright. Okay, well, what about you? Oh, that's me. Hold on. I'm still not used to being the green counselors yet. I've played as the Resistance and Humanity First. So green is new to me. You don't have any orgs? Or we just don't know it without another investigation? I don't think he has any equipped. So I think we would know that with just 1 investigation, but I could be wrong. Okay. Probably just get this early. No, what am I talking about? We need to prioritize outpost mining. As a matter of fact, July, June, 1 month. It'll be about the time we have the boost to build the outpost. Although the mining complex, I think, takes like 30 or 40 boosts to send up there. It's a lot. Maybe it's even more than that. Either way, I'm still going to prioritize that first, just so we have all the information that we need to expand out to the moon. Okay. Alien phenomena. You hate to see it. Hate to see that too.
We've gained significant support.
Okay, Vietnam.
We'll be ready for new orders soon.
Are you standard or are you a pump and dump? I think you're going to be a pump and dump. Because you're bordering a nation that I want that will eventually acquire. So in the meantime, let's just get it heading towards acquisition status, mission control, and funding. Well, funding is eh. Oh good, we got Ukraine back just in time for it to be conquered. Oregon Marketplace has updated. Let's see what is going on here. What's our stats? We've got 5,000 bucks. Oh, let's spend on our influence first to see how much we're actually going to be able to spend. We want to get this legislature under control. And to do that, we have to spend... We'll spend 32, right? Half a month's worth on... Yeah.
Putting our people in place.
Ready.
So, it's one control and Greg. Hostile takeover. Ooh, that's a low percent chance. What is their admin at? You're in Indonesia? 8? That's... I don't like those odds. Not for this cost. And not for what orgs we would get. Because I would probably steal, like, one of these persuasion ones. Nimbus strategy or something. So it's nice to have, but not at this cost. No, that's like 2 months salary for our base here. Your admin is 9. We will get that up pretty quickly. And then we'll take everyone's lunch money. Speaking of which, this gets it up. And so does this. Do I just want to give him all these stinky admin things so we can start stealing earlier? Because these things are stinky. These are the first orgs I'm going to dump once we, fill up with the real stuff. $10 a month for 3 admin. $10 a month for 3 admin. This one costs less. I'm going to get them both, but... Alright, let's see if that changes things. If I give you this, and I give you this, now you're at 15. And that means, if I go to hostile takeover, see now we're at base 30%. And now I don't mind spending money if I know I'm going to get something, so... How much do I want to... Yeah, let's go for 80 bucks.
Targeting their assets.
Ready to go.
Let's get those assets. In the meantime, might as well grab stuff that's here because everyone has all these empty hands. It's mostly you. Okay. Enjoy this, enjoy that. And wait, who's our striver? You can also learn. Get that admin up. Same for you. Our striver is our judge. Was that 14 we need? Yeah, 14. Okay. Oh.
Ready for my mission.
Finish confirming. First of all, well, no point abandoning Ukraine since everything else is already well and truly effed. Yeah, but we don't actually want this either, so Buddy, are we investigating anybody else? And did I also confirm that I can't kill anybody? No assassins on this squad?
Ready.
Ready.
Alright, we'll have to get an org to fix that.
Acknowledged. The orders?
I think another investigation might make it easier to steal as well. Let me just double check that. Yeah, right? No, sorry. Greg, your hostile takeover mission. Intel on target? Yeah, I think if we do one more investigation, we will have a better chance of that succeeding, so why not?
Ready.
And you're the striver, so I need you to succeed every action you do,
Acknowledged.
just so you can get that experience and become our contract killer. Oh wait, you can... No, you purge, you don't execute. Well, speaking of purging... What, anything great? No, there's not gonna be anything. Not this early. Okay. So, the easy mission is to stabilize a place that doesn't need it. Or a public campaign in a place that probably doesn't need it either. Or we finish taking Vietnam as well. But not you. Or maybe you, right? No, not you. Oh! Sorry, I am a little stun-locked at the moment trying to figure out what to do with her. What does Automate want you to do? Stabilize in Mexico? I mean, sure, yeah, why not? Make it less likely to get cooed later. Maybe we'll keep it. Probably not, long term. Yeah, we're good. Oh wait, 9 boost. Remember 9. Warships, excellent. The labs, the depots, the docks. Do want that up there. I will eventually want that. Yeah, let's get the extra orgs now. Oh no. Also, how early? Megafauna 2023? June? Wow. Russia. Guys, what happened? So, will Russia use their military to deal with this thing? Or am I going to have to get involved?
We've got some intel in
Because I have now completed 2 playthroughs. Not that I want to keep bragging about that. But I've never let alien megafauna spawn. This is, I think it's the first one I've actually seen on the loose since I've had real campaigns underway. And my god, it is early for this. Nimbus, we were going to steal, right? Or Gaia, to make it easier to steal things later. I think we're just taking Nimbus first. Get the stuff that we want. Although, taking Gaia cripples them a little bit better if they unequip more orgs. Let's just take this. Confirm it. Okay.
Order is returning.
Oh, we didn't get this research either. Because we minused all of these. That's fine. Nanotubes, arrival. We got some things. There it is. Almost at 9. Almost at 9. Yeah, let's get the space dock up there. How do we want to do this? even across the board. Why not?
We found something. Cleaning things up.
Oh yeah,
We got our people in place.
that's good.
Wrapping up here.
Only one more to go. And actually being cracked down from the Academy event gives us the room to acquire this, so kind of works out for us. Okay, good news. More armies.
I'm here.
You're going to go investigate.
Headed there now.
Your orders?
What's the op?
I think we can turn? No, thank you. Now let's try and steal that other org. Yeah, I should have stole it first. Equipped it, had a better chance, but whatever.
Targeting enemy orcs.
You are going to equip. Oh, did it go to who stole it? Who did steal that? It was you. Yeah, you need to give this back. It's not yours. I don't mean give it back to the people we stole it from. No, I mean give it to you who'll put it to better use. Okay. So we have 74% to get the White House. Let's do it.
Bring this nation to our side.
Your orders.
And steal, sabotage, investigate. Let's go find more targets to steal things from. Oh wait, we don't need to be friends with you. Let's see what you have. Right? I need one more investigation to... yeah. Let's see if you have any cool orgs. Okay. We're almost at 9. Let me just make sure it's still 9. We had those rocket tugs. Or the chemical rocket things. Although we never researched the faction project for it, I don't think. So, to Luna, where the resistance already is. I thought they would grenade there first. And they did. Then they took Shackleton, which is what I expected them to take. Ah, it's disappointing. We are going to take Mayor Imbrium and just let him have this, and it'd be harder for us to get to Mars, but oh well. I look at this moon, and I think I wouldn't... if I didn't have Shackleton Crater, which we don't... I don't know that I would build any of these spots. I would just skip it and say, let's just go right to Mars. But this is going to be a high fissile spot for a while, for at least the early to mid-game. So we'll take this. We'll get a little metals, but gosh darn it. We needed that 9 boost and didn't get there. I blame it on having the ISS draining us these tiny amount of resources. Okay.
Mission abort.
Oh, boo.
I have new information.
Okay, do you have anything worth stealing? That's all I care about. Oh. Income and ops. Ops, okay. Not really, but would still take it better than nothing if it's an easy acquire.
Violence permitted.
Oh, I haven't seen this one before. Economy in Ukraine is collapsing. Whoa. Minus 20% GDP. Educate. Oh, man. 30,000 to... okay, well, I'm sorry. It goes from bad to worse out there. That's disappointing. I guess to be expected, though.
Recon complete.
Our
Be ready
inquiries
for new
have
orders.
uncovered more disturbing information, Champion.
Will do.
We were unable to establish
Oh,
control.
boo. Alright, we'll get US next turn. As long as people stop trying to take it from us. Alright. We've got the Caribbean states back. We've got Guatemala back. Hooray. They will all go away once we finish getting this last US spot.
At your service.
So 50% chance. I know it'll piss them off a little bit, but it's just a little bit, right? Is it worth it? I mean, yes and no, but mostly yes.
Targeting their assets.
Standing by.
Where to?
Where to indeed. Could do something useful. Need more persuasion to get higher inspire. And oh, you're on auto still. I don't want you defending the US yet. So you please stop that. Although actually defending every... No, I want this point back. I was going to say defending every point except for the executive is fine because they can't target this one without having, you know, one of these. So instead you will... Will do what? Advise? Almost. Although not you. It won't be you. Yeah, let's just...
I will tell our story.
Reporting in. We're
That
restoring
actually
peace
needs
to
it
this
now.
nation.
And
Standing by for orders.
you... Can't surveil. I forgot, because there's a... The last ship crashed here, and we never cleared out the alien goo. So maybe I have... Can you surveil? No.
What's the op?
You can. So maybe I have you surveil here. Where I expect there to be
At your
some.
service.
And you will stabilize Kazakhstan. Yeah, perfect.
We'll turn down the heat.
Turn down the heat.
We'll be ready for new orders soon.
Well, I do want that, so...
Orb acquired.
Hey, good surveil. So this is not a good org, but it's ours now. And that's what matters. Hey, Mexico, good job. Get that mission control. Get that boost.
Things are stabilizing. We're winning their hearts and minds.
So... We can't track aliens yet, so I can't really deal with this problem. And if we could, I have no one that can pull the trigger, so we've got a few things to straighten out before we can deal with these aliens here on our home turf. I do want that as well.
The differences in our languages are irrelevant, but we all grow closer to those needs.
Solid core fission? Okay. I think we want gas core, though, to get to the birder drives. That's going to be our meat and potato drive for most of the early game. Oh, come on. Why were we... That's a low roll, 66.
Cleaning things up.
No, why would we build a 40mm autocannon? Also, I'm surprised we don't already have that. Really? I don't know a lot about military hardware. It can't be that hard to make a 40mm autocannon, can it? Okay, we got Costa Rica back. Losing Taiwan. But guarantee it. This is the time. Not guaranteed because we're gonna full send here. Another 5%? Yeah. I want to get into the
Establishing our
US
presence.
Standing by.
Where do you need me?
as soon as possible. Okay, no, nothing else to steal. So you are back to probably leveling up. Oh, I stole something else. What did we steal last turn? Who's our thief? Wait, it was you, right? You stole Cobalt Group. Investigation and espionage. Who wants this? Who needs this? Probably you. Probably you. I appreciate the end part of the game where I just have all these counselors automated and I don't have to think about what to have them do every 2 weeks. You know, just take this second to go to Canada for a little breather.
What's the
It's not hiding.
At your service.
It's just, you know, we want to not be seen by our enemies, but we're not hiding from them. Speaking of hiding, I think I'm going to have you just also go to ground for a bit.
Hiding.
Where do you need me? Standing by for orders.
Just trying to keep an eye on our money. Well, all of our resources really at this moment.
Ready for orders.
Ayana. Ayana know what to do with you. Capture someone? Inspire someone? 7 admin. Maybe I do have you sit on the US already. I mean, we have most of it. I have nothing else for you to do.
Lending my expertise.
So you can do that. Let it rip. Detection of all aliens. We need that.
Going off the grid.
Going silent.
Offering assistance.
And we have docking in space. Let's get that going. Do we want to... We're not doing. We do want to control one of these. Which one do we want to do? This one's going to pop first, and we are winning it by a little bit less than we're winning this one. 343. The next closest is 292. I think if we do this, we'll outpace them. Remember to check in on that a little bit. Oh, just like I said, hey, remember when I have 9? We got to go, and then I had 9, and then I blew right past it. And... Oh, that's right. We looked, and I said, hey, it's not worth going there. And then I got angry. And now if someone's on that second side of the moon, okay, then I would have been really upset. We're going to take this place. Right? Did I decide I was going to do this? Is this the right move? Ugh. I'm so irked that there's a perfect base here, and it's not ours. And I can't even build ships to take it. Alright. We're going to need you eventually. Even though you'll be sucking up all of the water and nobles. Yep. How much? 56. Oh yeah, I was like 30 or 40. It's, yeah, almost 60 boost. But I think we can research something to get that to be a little bit lower. Dang. Yeah, we're a ways away from that. I feel like this the start of this campaign here is
Wrapping up here.
a little rockier than the other ones I've been used to playing. So we'll see. Because early advantages really can snowball and set you up really well in the future. And early setbacks, likewise, can prevent you from getting going long enough for the aliens to come cripple you. So let's
Will come to our side.
see.
We're taking over.
Okay, we took
We'll be ready for new orders soon.
the US. When does this get uncracked? May. Ooh. All right. Yeah, so pip-wise, how we doing here? Well, let's just start here. What, 9% spoils? We have 9. We've talked about this. Okay, let's work on the US. I kind of want military to be the biggest thing here for the next, I don't know, 15 years. Between 35% I think I like to spend. And then the rest, too much for boost. Maybe. Then the rest, we gotta fix this country because this inequality is no bueno. Well, democracy, yeah, you got some work to do. Yeah, we'll just stick with the good enough plan for the moment. Mandela base, by the way, you are now lunar base 1. And your job is his Isles.
Ready to go.
Greg Ryan, Mr. Two First Names. What are you doing? Okay, we're now overcapped again. That means we can get rid of some of these. Get rid of Guatemala again. Costa Rica. And we go to Panama. I mean, not over by that much, but... Okay, so... The plan now... Get Canada and the US into a nice little marriage, once we get the tech for it. Get Mexico then included. In the meantime, while we're waiting for those techs to unlock, we have to focus on getting into China. That means taking Mongolia, Vietnam, Laos, probably Afghanistan, all the stuff here around it. I do want the rest of the Central Asian Union, because we'll get Kazakhstan to eventually incorporate all of this as well. So while we're here, we have the cap. It benefits us with bordering China as well. Let's just take some of these countries. I mean, this one doesn't border China, but we're going to take these and then these two as well. All the stands: Turkmenistan, Uzbekistan, Kyrgyzstan, and Tajikistan. Get all the stands in the house. Oh, hey, Willem. I know it's been a bit since I've been on here. It's been kind of a tumultuous few months, but I'm back, and I'm back to a new playthrough of this fighting game that I know that I know that you were never really into to begin with. But yes, I am playing a new playthrough. So if you're excited to see what the early game looks like, here it is. We're taking the stands.
Establishing our presence.
Also, I feel it's just
Ready to go.
proper to ask at this point, how's your cat? I hope the cat's doing well. we are going to take the other stands, I think. Is that what you're doing, Shao? That's all you're good at is taking. Take.
We'll be running this place.
So take.
Where do you need me?
Badruddin, you are going to also take. No, you're not. No, you are not. You are going to public campaign. Not in China, because that's impossible. But in its near neighbors of Mongolia? I feel like we just take that. Where's our judge? Our judge is our purger. Yeah, we could just easily get in on that when we need to. Let's take this one first.
Dominating the opposition.
At your service.
Oh, and now I would like to defend the U.S. We have a... Oh, wait, no, I still want to wait for this one. I'll defend it in May. That might be pushing it a bit. Oh, Badruddin. Buddy, you're my journalist. There's nothing to cover. There's no story. There's aliens out there, and you're on Earth doing investigative journalism on, like, executives at these companies. Having a bit of a buffer moment. Let me pull up my stream health here and see what might be going on my end. Stream info. Not that. Yeah, it's in red. It's dropping. 65%. That's not good. Yeah, I don't know why it's so bad, but it's not you. It's me and the system. So let's hope that gets back. No, that's still dropping a lot. Frames due to encoding lag. I wish I had an answer for that, but unfortunately I don't. Okay, so I was having you investigate people still? Yeah, you're doing
We'll see what they are up to.
grassroots journalism down here. Ayana Casanova. I didn't know your last name was Casanova. That's great. I love a Casanova on the squad. Ayana. Yeah, that is too many drop frames. I'm not sure if it's worth like stopping and restarting the stream, if that would help. I don't know. I will save that for a must-use nuclear option if I need to. But that's the only thing I can think to do. Because it must be insufferable watching when you only can see like a third of what's actually happening. Ayana, where are you going? You know what, let's have you go into ground once. Just early on, get a clear slate for some of these people. Also, I don't want to think about it. I want to move on.
Initiating team cover.
Alright, our next boost goal was 50, I believe.
Person of interest is revealed.
Okay, we've improved our knowledge. Now it's easier to pickpocket. Oh no, we just found you again. So yeah, it's easier to pickpocket you, but not for 2 more investigations. 1 more. Alright, let's reset that.
Our people have taken control.
Conquest of the stands is beginning.
Our supporters are in place.
3 stands in a
Prepping
row.
for next mission.
Okay. We want this to be either standard or pump and... we're not dumping. So I think this wants to be a mix between standard and pump and dump. Which will look something like this. I don't care about the funding. I do care about this. 36%? You're not getting that. Okay. I just want space program to be underway in these places. $2,000. They're not, no way. Do not negotiate. It's a month worth of boost, but I can't set the example. Okay. Purge failed. Okay. I am going to... Here, I'll even type it in chat in case you can hear. I'm going to reset the stream. See if that helps. All right. So I'm going to take a short little break here and come back to part 2 where we talk about space tugs. All right. See you for that. Okay. Try and take 2. Part 2 of the Sunday stream. Hopefully I'm not dropping as many frames. Looking at the stream health, it looks like it is still pretty bad. I will, I guess, give it a little bit, see how that goes. Yeah, I'm not... Space available. Okay, so it's not a disk space problem because I have 1,200 hours of disk space. Alright, Willem, you're back. Let me know how it is. It still looks like I'm getting about 61% of my frames are getting dropped still. Does that look buffering and bad on your end? Because I feel like it could be better. But in the meantime, I have to get into the space tugs. So between space tugs and alien operations, like reusable rockets, like I want all of these things, but let's just start with the tugs. I said I wanted to win this one. How are we doing? 652 out of 405. Doing good. Actually, we have all of them at the moment, which is not going to be unusual later in the game, but yeah. I wonder if it's Twitch. Like, are other channels having problems? If it's... Or just me. Yeah, so I'm not used to troubleshooting those type of issues on the fly. And if I'm going to drop frames on Twitch, it's... I don't know. It'll be a shame. I'm sorry I can't put out a good stream today. Ooh, dropped suddenly in the US. How badly? Not that bad. But we have Crackdown as expired in Taiwan. We're going to end up losing all of this before we get real China anyway. Oh, they're already buttoning down here. Getting some protection going. Yeah. That's possible. Okay, Greg, what are you doing, buddy? You are going to... Are we controlling nations here with this guy? I don't know. We just took all of the US. We're not quite ready to defend it. I was finishing up with the stands. We have Turkmenistan. We need to get Uzbekistan. Got Tajikistan, and eventually we'll get actually, I'd rather get Kyrgyzstan sooner, just because it could get merged into the Eurasian Union before it can get merged in with us. So, yeah, I'm not going to waste time cracking and purging that. Yeah. Not sure how I fixed my Twitch server connection. So if you know how I can troubleshoot that issue and get going, let me know. I will do my best. Yeah, guys, we'll finish controlling these stands.
Taking control.
Ready to go.
In the meantime, we were investigating you. Yeah, I guess I can keep plundering you. You have a couple more things probably we can take. And a final control point in Uzbekistan. We'll finish this there. We're well over capped, and I probably am like taking these stands too early. But they'll be pump and dumps. So yeah, keep taking them. And as a matter of fact, while I'm thinking about that, let's actually set it to a pump and dump and get out of here because we can't afford to be here. Okay. Okay, let me just take a look real quick at my stream connection. Going to, and yeah, for some reason you are watching this on YouTube, and I'm just fiddling with which things. Fast forward all the way to the end when we defeat the aliens. Better settings? It might be. Yeah, thank you for the that advice there. Twitch server auto recommend. Yeah, and I can't apply any of these while we're streaming. So what I'm gonna do is make this probably a short YouTube video and then come back with a real one when I've got some technical stuff worked out. So thanks for joining in this one. I would say leave a like and a share and a subscribe, but let's get all this stuff fixed and then come back when it's working properly, and then like and share and subscribe and do all that stuff. But I will see you in the next one. Thanks. Bye. Stream looks healthy. Did a little troubleshooting. Looking at the drop frames now, says 0%. Looks good. Let's cross our fingers, we might be back. And if that's the case, looks like we're back. Yeah, it is looking good. So I did what you recommended. I changed which Twitch server I was connected to, rebooted, and that was the issue. So thank you. Thank you. But now that I was doing that, I've completely forgotten everything that I was doing in this game. So now I need like a minute to reorient and unphase myself here.
Standing by.
We were taking the stands for a quick little pump and dump. Yeah, I will do the pump and the dump. And begin taking these Chinese neighbors. So
Reporting in.
you taking Vietnam is probably better for us. The other thing I learned from this game, besides geography and learning where countries are in the world, is just learning about them. Like, I did not know that Vietnam had so many people. 100 million is quite a bit. Especially when you're in there with the likes of, the billions of India and China, but 100 mil, that's nothing to scoff at. It is not easy to
Bringing them on board.
take control of Vietnam, as
Acknowledged.
the South Vietnamese probably know. The US knows.
Standing by.
You are going to purge our last stand? No, I don't think so. I don't need that yet. Oh wait, I did say I kind of wanted it. I just don't have the time to crack and purge, really. Although it's time, who cares? I'd rather... No. We're so far away from combining these countries that if they want it, they'll take it back. It'll be a waste of my actions to do this. So what can we do so you can get some rolls, get some experience, and start striving your way to victory? Always good to settle down Kazakhstan. I guess we'll start there.
We'll make things
And speaking of which, okay, after
again.
Ms. Casanova here goes, I might be able to level some of these people up. You are not going to control anything. Well, maybe. Maybe you can get the last Uzbeki over here. Maybe.
We'll bring this nation to our side.
So Willem, let me ask you this: are you still grinding out old school RuneScape, or is that something that just will never die? Because I have firmly decided that I am not going to play that game. But people that do play that game, it's very interesting to me. Just because it's like a second part-time job, almost, in some ways. We need to get some solar panels out here. I did play WoW for 10 years. Or so, back in the day. But that's as close as I came to something like that. They're still progressing after everything you've done? There's still more to go. There's never an end.
Tracking field.
Oh, man. Okay, our base is done. But it's just sitting here doing absolutely nothing. There is an end, really. And people will get there. Like, some percentage of people will finish the game. Alright, so we get 7 boost plus 57. So 64 boost or so to get this mining online. We're a far ways away. Yeah, because it's one of those games where once you finish it, you can keep playing and doing more stuff, right? There is no real finishing.
Things are stabilizing.
Okay, good job, Kazakhstan. So now this base is just draining our resources, really. Do want magazines. Do not want Restored Warsaw Pact. No offense to anyone in Warsaw. Victor 4. Again, I love seeing the low-digit numbers. In Vietnam? Hey, we're in Vietnam. We can come say hi to them.
Our supporters are in place.
Not only are we in Vietnam, we control Vietnam. Alright. Let's set you to... You will also be a pump and dump, I'm afraid. We will end up losing all of Mexico before the time comes. However, that reminds me. Real quick, actually, before I forget, I'll come back to the tech tree later. Mexico, the last times that I've combined the greater U.S., I peacefully combined the U.S. and Canada, and then I just decide to get impatient and conquer Mexico because it's very, very easy when you control both of them. So I want to make sure... I think I'm probably going to do that again. Use the U.S. military to combine. But I just want to make sure that Mexico at the time of conquest doesn't have any allies with nukes, doesn't have their own military, so we will need to be in charge during that time. Until then, it doesn't really matter. Someone else can control that. So you are saying that people have their own goals in that game, and no one has ever achieved getting every unique item? How many different unique items are in that game? How many could there be? And I say could there be. I'm sure there are thousands, probably tens of thousands. But how many could there be, really? 1560. That doesn't sound like a lot. But I guess they're unique in the sense of really, really hard to get a single one of them, let alone 1,500 of them. Oh, that's right. Get back to the research. Collection items, not the normal items. Alright, so I'm worried about getting the mission to Mars sooner than I'm ready to get there. I don't want to have another lunar incident where we get beat to the punch to the best spots. So I'm going to backburn this one for a little bit. Now, heading towards Great Nations is good. So I may want to head towards that, but I think more likely... Oh, let's look at this tree again. Quantum computing is always one of my first targets on account of getting that... Is it quantum computing? Quantum encryption, maybe. Oops. Yeah, to get covert operations, to get that last counselor spot. So I think I'm going to target this first. So the drop rate is 1 in 5,200 for a single one, and you need 15. I mean, you can do the math. That's easy. Just have to grind X number of hours, and I'm sure it's doable, and you'd have to no-life your way all the way in there. It looks like we have fellow sufferers in chat. So I'm an outside sufferer. I suffer by playing games that have tech trees like this in it. You guys suffer by playing games that have no endings. We're not the same, but we're all sufferers. So yeah, I think I want to get through quantum computing as my first priority, which means get that photonic online. Alright. Right? Put off Mars. I do want those great nations, but not as much as I want this. We're winning this one as well. How closely? Yeah, close enough to bounce around. I'm going to just try and make sure we win one research, and if we get a second one, great.
We failed to take control.
There's clue. It's a clue hunt as well. So you're doing riddles and clues in your grinding games? You're grinding your brains and your time? Really? We failed Uzbekistan? Come on, guys.
We have taken over.
Thank you. Thank you, Casanova. Losing Canada. Now, that is not acceptable. I realize now it's because we didn't defend Canada. That's on me. That's mea culpa. We're way overcapped anyway. We need to do some pruning here. Let's see. By boost, what do we want to prune? Definitely none of... Although yeah, getting Mexico back online would be nice, but we can't afford it. All the stands and Vietnam. Alright, gotta get rid of all of them. Alright, let me ask you this. If, on this scale that I'm asking you, 100% is you have every unique item in that game, you have done every boss fight or whatever there is, you have everything completed, all the boxes have been checked. What percent are you at in your career in this game? And how long have you been playing it? So yeah, we're dumping the stands. I actually want to acquire this one before we dump it entirely, because I do want to set up the pump and dump strategy. But I don't need to have this one to get the other one. So goodbye. Goodbye. I want this to not be cracked down. This is a stand that I need to keep. This is the forever stand.
Reporting in.
Greg. I know I'm bouncing all over doing multiple things, but can we rob this person? Ooh. 100, maybe.
Targeting enemy orbs.
What's the op?
Oh, there's aliens here? Oh, that's right, they crashed again. Who can surveil?
Ready.
What's the op?
The op is we're surveilling Vietnam for alien goo. And actually, wait, no, we can't find the aliens yet, right? Almost. Let's see, you need 400 combat tasks. You're at 139 out of 1... Oh, okay. You're going through the whole list. That means it seems like you're very, very far away. 139 out of 568, 292 out of 1560. That's... You're well under halfway done. How long have you been playing?
Eyes on target.
Which?
You're not even at 10%? Oh my word. Last year, November. Okay, you know what? I thought you were going to come into here like, yeah, I've been playing for 10 years. I'm only 10% complete. I'm like, I believe it. Because I feel like it's that type of game. Oh, we need to take Canada back and then defend it. So straight hard purge, or do I crack it and... You know what? It's too important. I want Canada. I'm going to also have you do a crackdown on it. Just in case if they throw up a shield this turn. I want to make sure that we have at least a shot at it.
Down.
It's logarithmic, so you can do a lot of the stuff. You can get to like the end game pretty early, but then after that is like the big slog.
Initiating surveillance.
Okay, I'm searching for our enemies like that.
Wrapping up here.
There's a funny thing about it. Can't wait to hear the funny thing. I don't think we want that project.
They will now serve us.
Well, I've got to really check out what your orgs were before we took it, but we're probably just going to grab Gaia Capital. Nothing else in here seems even good, so... Not that this is, but it's ours, as I say. 92 is halfway towards 99. I saw that on some Reddit post, I think I was looking at. There's a math problem of 92 equals half of 99, and you wouldn't get it unless if you knew. I didn't know. I had to read an explanation to see why that was.
Cleaning things up.
Oh, good. I do want that. Hey, Big Rafa. Everything good? Yeah, we're slowly taking over the world so that we can protect ourselves from an alien invasion. I mean, it's as good as can be. Iron Man game mode. You mean like where when you die, your character's just gone for good? So we're winning in this one. We are winning in this one. All right.
Yes, what you found.
My cam is so good. Well, thank you for that. I don't really care so much about the viewers. This is not like my day job or anything. Iron Man is no player-to-player trading. Okay. Like Self-Found. I don't know if you know this game, but I play Path of Exile, the action RPG game, and that has a like a solo Self-Found no trading mode in it. So I get the appeal. Oh, well, thanks. Yeah, it's a chill stream. And we're even talking about games we're not even playing on stream. That's how chill this is. What are we doing this turn? Man, I can't wait to get... There's so much early game to go, and already I'm just like, I can't wait to get to the point where I just automate my counselors and I don't have to deal with this chore. The chore of actually playing the game, you know? Alright, so we're not going to rob you anymore. I don't think it's worth it. But we did get your admin thing, so now future robbings will be so much easier. Oh, leveling. Let's get this underway. Admin to cap, as is the way. Oops, get this pop-up away. No one else can level up. Okay. Who's next? We're still a waves away from our 50 plus boost quota. I'm thinking we won't get mines on the moon until late 2024. Which, I don't know, that it feels late for me. I don't know if that is or not. Also, playing this accelerated campaign is way different than the normal campaign that I'm a little more used to. So, I'm not sure like if I'm ahead of curve, behind curve. It just feels off. Okay, there's our alien goo. We got to deal with that.
Ready for my mission.
So that is who does the goo? Command that is
Standing by.
our astronaut. Are you our goo handler? I don't want to spend ops on goo. Let's not do that.
Taking it to them.
At your service.
You have 4 skills that are above 92. And there are 21 of them. Yeah, you have a long ways to go. Do you feel like you're grinding as you're doing that? Or are you still, like, doing new encounters, new challenges, having fun? Or is it literally just waiting for the next tick of the number to go up for that slight little dopamine hit that's keeping you going? Do we want to get Mongolia yet? It is cracked. There's still also all of these neighboring countries just to acquire.
At your service.
Alright. Are we going to pump and dump Nepal? Maybe?
Bringing them to our side.
Acknowledged.
At your service.
Oh, I keep looking at that. We're not robbing. Well, I'm glad that you're enjoying it, because otherwise, how else can you just... Well, sorry, I guess I should say you're aware of an addiction that's there, but as long as you're enjoying it, and you're not harming others, then, you know, you're being safe about it. I encourage you to keep getting those dopamine hits. In the meantime, Greg, automate. What are you doing, buddy? Where are you going? Defending the U.S. That's actually a good idea after May, because I don't have to do it twice. Defending Canada, though, that is what you should be doing.
What's the harm?
Bodradine, my friend. Whack-a-mole?
Investigate.
Let's take a look. You do goo. Also, no, you don't do goo. You do purging. But we're well overcapped again. We're going to be... Did we get Canada or Mexico back? No. How are we so overcapped? What did we just reacquire? Goodbye, Tajikistan. Okay, go find your cat. And then when you do come back, let me know how your cat's doing, because it has been a while. I'm going to try and unmind lock myself and figure out what I'm doing in this game still. Because we're overcapped and I'm still trying to, like, take countries. Just for the scheming. Maybe we do that. Maybe we just go into Uzbekistan, finish the pump and dump, and now dump everything that we can. Oh, Ukraine's back. Ukraine, Vietnam, probably Taiwan have to go. Okay. Ukraine, Vietnam is a big one. And you're correct. I should take this. Actually, you know what? I don't know why I'm not. And then dump it next turn? Dump them both this turn? I don't know. No. Surveil. We need to find this alien. I'm glad your cat's fine. I'm happy to hear that. Yeah, we can find the alien now that... Actually, we don't have the research. I'm still working on that. We can't find the alien. But I was going to say, even if when we do get this popped and we can find it, I can't kill it. I have no one that has the guts to pull the trigger. Only $100 for an opinion boost? That's worth it. Also, let's help people out.
Some intel in our
That's also worth it. Jumping Long, Initiative Executive. Okay. I don't think we've robbed them yet. Unify. EU and Italy. Okay.
Given their technological superiority, there must be some reason they have.
Okay, we can detect alien movements. And we can get our... Okay, so I haven't played as Academy, so I don't know what their goals really are. Besides diplomacy through strength. I don't know what their org is. I'm curious to see, because every faction gets a special org. Some busted and better than others. Can't wait to see it. That said, 12,000, we're not going to get that for a bit. Not when we still have all these little tiny things to research first. Like 50 just to get extra boost. This is the one. Reduces boost for sending material from Earth to beyond LEO. Very important for sending stuff to the moon and Mars and beyond. So, yeah. Very important. Let's get that first. See what it brings our 60 plus operation down to. Wiped him out. Great. Also, how's that megafauna doing up here? US and Afghanistan. I do not want to do anything to Afghanistan. I have no malice with them. We have lost the executive of Mexico. That's going to happen. All right. So the Russians are again in a two-front war. One front in Ukraine, where they're winning, and the second front against alien megafauna, in which they're also winning, I think. They only have a 3-power strength, yeah. These horrible troops will get the job done, so that's good. That's a win for Earth. It's not often that I'm going to be rooting for the Russian military, but in this case, yeah, good on them. Pump it and dump it. Like, actually, we have no cap room, so immediate dump. We have lost Taiwan. Now that's a shame, because Taiwan is one of the ones that I did not want to lose. Like, I wanted to just dump everything and keep Taiwan as my permanent little democratic stronghold in the east. Okay. Let us take a look. And now see how much it costs to send stuff to the moon. Yeah, and boost is king early, so I'm just trying to get all these boost researches done as ASAP as I can. Hey, we got a little threat meter now. It's empty, it's great. Yeah, space is empty, threat meter's empty. Everyone is on the moon now. Okay. I mean, I'm looking at the sites that they took. It makes sense. A ton of metal. And a decent fissile. Has some fissile. Okay, sure. I wouldn't take those, but I can see why they did. Solar collector now costs how much? 4.9 instead of 6, and this is 41 instead of 50. Okay. So now it's about 45 total, down from 60. Let's get the solar collector out there. Although, once it's up there, that starts draining very, very minor resources. I'll just send it now, so I don't forget. Build it wherever, and 41.7. That's where if I could set an alarm up here, I would. Back to Earth, where we're overcapped, even still, because of Vietnam. Okay, that's right. Let's get out of Vietnam. Hey, who hasn't heard that before, huh? Perfect. Victor 5 and 6 are here. That'll be the full assortment of alien counselors on Earth. We need to end them. Let's see. Greg, stop. Just stop.
Standing by for orders.
You investigate
We'll see
that.
what we can find. Reporting in.
You, I would like to roll.
Reporting in.
Alright, surveil here, because I think now we can find the aliens. We can
What's the op?
hope that there's an assassination org that shows up soon. This is nice. A +6. With a positive income and some persuasion. Yeah, I like that. Let's give that to you, since you will be our China Buster. Yeah, you get this. Space mining 4, space mining 2. More persuasion from here. We need that. We don't have much influence. That said, our pickpocket is going to get even more admin. I need him to sit on the US advising. And then we're going to give you just a little bit more generic good stuff. Anything with space mining bonuses will be good. And with a monthly income, it's kind of free. Feels free. Okay.
Ready.
Ah, Zhao. What is your chance now for China? 0? All the way to 0? Up to 1. That's not bad. it's not good. Let's be real. But it's not bad. That's with no control points in neighbor and no popular support. She has family ties here. Oh, this is a match made in heaven. We're going to get this country. But not for a while. We don't even have the cap room to support the countries we currently have.
Ready for my mission.
Standing by.
Campaign is at 9. How much money would you spend to take a crack at getting a 2% increase in China? Maybe even a 1%. Is that worth it? Maybe, maybe not. Maybe after I have some more control points in the neighbors. After we finish up with Taiwan. I kind of want to purge this back. Just so that they know they're messing with the wrong person over here.
Targeting the opposition.
Okay.
Acknowledged.
That, and we need the control points to steer China, because that is going to be coming soon. Yeah, I thought so. We're... Oh, I thought wrong. I was like, oh, we're going to have some level ups, but no. We don't have any level ups to do. Do we... What are we at right now? Let's see. I'm willing to just see what it feels like to throw some money at China.
I will tell our story.
It's not going to work, but it's something to do. I told you, Greg, I said stop it with trying to defend the U.S. It's not ready for that. But it's too late. I've already confirmed it. Good job. You got the cat. Glad to hear that. What is the cat's name? Should I know this already?
Securing our control.
Billy Bob. Okay. Named after the actor or just another Billy Bob? Gotta defend Canada.
Public opinion remains unmoved.
Instead of doing that nonsense out there. Oh, also, Canada, why are you the way you are right now with this? Hold on. There's an actor, Billy Bob Thornton. Very, very famous American actor. I believe he was married to Angelina Jolie at some point. I could be wrong about that. I don't know. My mind has gotten way more infallible the older I've gotten. Economy, welfare. Welfare is pretty important here. But not as much as boosted mission control, so you're good. Just don't focus on military. Alien abductions in Murmansk.
Recon complete. Raping active. Our associates are now in
Okay, so we've got Taiwan back, mostly. Even though we can nary afford much more of it. Yeah, I don't mind spoiling. Well, actually, no, yeah, I still don't mind. Even though they're here, do that. Okay, that's perfect. Okay, quick check on just some things. How is our opposition doing? A lot of boosts from the resistance still, which has me worried about getting Mars uncovered. You guys don't seem to be doing that great, which is good. Except in terms of control, 207, 199, yeah. Research, we are at 1K, leading the way. Speaking of leading the way, I feel like I could do this and still win that one. Also, a lot of energy. Should not be doubling and tripling up. Not that we have no we have no bonuses that's being split 3 ways, so I guess it doesn't really matter.
Reporting in.
Standing by.
Greggy. I thought I said defend Canada.
Securing our interests.
Somehow I had you accidentally defend the US last turn by mistake. Astronaut's gotta go burn some life forms in Russia.
heading to the LZ. Ready to go.
And I'd like to investigate and find this alien that's doing these abductions. So,
Where to?
feel like you surveil,
Sitting a watch.
Standing by for orders.
you investigate,
We'll see what we can find.
and
Ready for my mission.
oh, do I still want to keep throwing money at this just to see what percent changes? Probably. I mean, I shouldn't. This is a bad idea, but I want to do some bad ideas sometimes. In a game where you make probably 8,000 decisions, making 10 or 12 bad ones every now and then it's in the spirit of fun. Oh, we still have one more research to go still before we can find aliens. So the surveil here is a little bit premature. Oh, except for the goo, which there's not going to be because there's no crash site. So yeah, a little premature. There's our space tugs and now movements. Okay, let's do movements now. It's a bigger one. But it is one that we are going to need to get. We'll move the targeting computer.
Increasingly with us.
Okay, see? That's why I wanted to just check and see if it's worth it. 9%. That's a
Ready
big...
for your order soon.
That's almost double the support that we had before we did that. So it might be worth it to take some long shots and get our support up before we start taking our long shots at getting in there. For good. Russia, come on. A 3-front war now? Ukraine, megafauna, and Georgia? That's too much. Oh, aliens in Brazil too.
reason.
got rid of all their gunk. Oh, and by the way, Russia, your people are getting taken by aliens. You have a lot to deal with.
We will never know if Lee's might know and
Hey,
also
Servant's
hide
going for
reason
orbitals. That's a
that there
that's a
is
priority.
nuclear fission.
Great.
One day
Okay, reusable rockets, more boost. Boost is king until it's useless. And then it becomes good again at the end when you convert it to money. It's got a whole curve with how you need it, but early game, boost, king, need it. We'll want all of the labs soon to put on those orbitals that are coming. But I'm going to go for the global listening network first. Which will be done way... Actually, not really that high. So still be done way before the alien movements. We're losing up top. We want to win one of these. 250, the highest is 388. This one just started, so I think that'll be good. Alright, let's go. Okay, investigate. Oh, there's multiple things to investigate. Okay. Investigate.
Headed there now.
Ready to go.
Where to?
Okay, we're just slightly over... So that's where I want to be. I like being just slightly a bit overcapped. Question is, besides
What's the op?
campaigning here... Yeah, it didn't change it that much, actually. Besides campaigning here, which I'm still going to do. But I'm thinking 160 for 34%. Twice as much for another 10%.
Must persuade the people.
Ready.
Do that a little bit until we're ready to actually acquire it.
What's the op?
Greg. The op is... I don't know, man. I don't know. Stabilize.
We'll make things safe.
I think I have level ups this turn, so I'm going to check. Let's find someone that we can steal orgs from. It's not you. Okay. Level ups. Quick learners are at 16. And strivers are at 14. Which we're at. So, got a couple levels, which increases our cap a little bit. Very, very little bit. Espionage for 1. Oh, boy. Here's where I'm like, do I pick up the most useless thing just because it is there? Yeah. I'm going to want every espionage point I can get when I'm ready to assassinate these aliens, so that will help. It's no Office 39 from North Korea. There's some wild orgs in this game. Like, you can get Al-Qaeda. I think ISIS is in here. I thought this was Peloton for a second. It's a guy on a scooter. It's like a bike. You can get Peloton on here. Okay, and you. Admin to the moon. Do I want Peloton? 3 stars? No. No thank you. No thank you. CERN, though. No thank you. Okay. I think I'm okay with leaving it at that. Let's confirm and move on. think I will want to get this, maybe.
Person of interest.
We'll have to build a ship before Burner drives. Get some torpedo ships up there. Take down some early LEO ships. Okay. Tajikistan with spaceflight 2023. Love to see it. Keep everything else going. Alright, solar collector on the moon. More upkeep for us. Still 41.7.
Order is returning.
Yes, I do want nuclear freighters. Again, reduce boost. Very important.
We're winning their hearts and minds.
Okay, 5%. We're going to be reaching that maximum efficiency point soon, but 24 is a good chunk of support for this early.
We found something.
Small bonuses in knowledge. Okay, of course. We love that.
Recon complete.
Vietnam takes it off to space. Even no one is in charge anywhere. We're like, yep. We'll all just set it and forget it. Oh, that's why Russia's so fucked. The aliens are controlling them, of course. Also, there's probably no problem with Humanity First having 30 nukes, right? That's probably good. Yes, we can require Peloton. I don't want Peloton, though. Special boat service. What's this do? Extract, protect. Okay, it's one of those. It's still more ops, and we need all the ops we can get, so I'm going to take it. Who wants the command point? Who's burning our stuff? That's you. Okay, you get that. Wait, are you a quick learner? You can do this. Yeah. Almost capped out. And then we start peeling off these other orgs and sharing them around. Do I want 2 investigation for 2 stars? It's mostly free. Probably should pick it up. Oh, so you do the investigation, but I also have an investigator, journalist. Although now let's think about this, because we have some real decisions to make. Do I need a journalist if I have a judge? Got a striver judge, never getting rid of you. You're gonna be a superstar. Never mind. You're quick. I'm sorry, sir. I didn't see you had a quick learner card. You're untouchable, as far as I'm concerned. We're gonna keep you. We'll make you the high investigator. I'll just have my journalist or my judge stick to high espionage at first. Okay, so, all right. Solves that problem for me. Welcome aboard. You're already aboard. Welcome for staying aboard. Assignments. I'm like, I hit the space bar. I'm like, why is this not moving? Of course, we know why. Let's look at stability. Does anyone actually need this in a country that I quote unquote care about? The US? Okay. That's some easy experience for you.
We'll turn down the heat.
Please.
Your orders?
Okay. We want to get into China. So that means... I think I'm done public campaigning here. I think. Because control point and neighbors is going to be the next main thing that we can actually enable. So when do you guys all get uncracked? May. April. Okay. I'm trying to target when is the best time I want to start making rolls at China. You know, I should probably finish taking the rest of Taiwan. Like, that's a legit good reason to and I can protect this place as well. Alright. Let us crack and purge.
Standing by.
That's why we have 2 people. Alright? You do the cracking. Oh, I don't have much at all in this. Cross your fingers and do the cracking, and you
Standing by for
will
orders.
cross your fingers and do the purging. I mean, I don't really need much influence, but I never know when they're going to protect one of these things.
Ready for orders.
Investigating in Moscow.
Anyone now?
I'm here.
Still can't track their movements. So I'm not going to surveil. Instead, what are we going to do? I should actually look at my alliances first. I haven't done this at all this game. Kazakhstan, for example. For some reason, we're still allied with Russia. I guess they will end that. Just want to make sure that we have a nuclear-powered ally at all times so that no one ever invades Kazakhstan. And likewise, I need the US to manage our allies so that we can do our peaceful acquisitions and our conflicts later. So we're going to want to be rivals with Mexico, which I don't think we currently are. Who controls Mexico now? Who does control Mexico? Exodus. Mexodus. So I think I might want to rival them just so that it's there and I don't have the penalty of rivaling and going to war right away, which I tend to eat those penalties a lot. So let's just get that into effect now. Oh, and you. What are you doing? What does Automate want you to do? I don't want you to do that. You can never campaign in China. Can you start taking the rest of these neighbors for me? I mean, you have an abysmal chance to do it.
We'll be running this place in no time.
Right?
Reporting
No,
in.
like, hold on. Greg, you do this.
We'll be running this place in
You
no time.
guys just switch roles. You're both doing the worst part of it. Okay. Much better. Let's go.
When faced with a large problem, we must think small.
Alright, so I was wanting to go towards... I think neural networks is next. Go towards quantum computing and encryption. Yep. Neural networks. And let's win this one. Hopefully. So we can get great nations at the same time.
Things are cooling off.
They slipped away from us.
Okay, well, we gotta just hard purge it.
Recon complete.
We've removed some threats.
There it is. Alright. Now we'll probably end up protecting Taiwan until allies, rivals. Until we're ready to acquire it. This playthrough, I am going to probably form the PAC, the Pan-Asian Combine. Eventually take all this. But in order to do so, I need China to acquire Taiwan and not the other way around. So, I think this may be weird. I'm going to keep the allies of the U.S. now. But I think we'll do that by having the U.S. military eventually come in and conquer it for China, which is a little ironic compared to current political, the landscape of the current politics. Megafauna almost dead.
We've got our people in place.
And we've got Nepal Bhutan. You are still going to be a pump and dump. Because we're probably not, I don't know, we may not even end up acquiring that. That may get folded into India. We'll see. So, Humanity First is in India and Russia. That's interesting. Where are the bad guys? Hold on, let me... What is going on in this world? Where are all the bad guys? Do they have any, like, stronghold? The EU isn't them. Germany, Indonesia. They have all of the UK. Okay. I wonder if they're going to fight for control of the EU in this playthrough. We'll see. Greggy. Before Greggy. Who are we searching for? Nobody. Oh, that's right, we were cracking and purging, and you failed at the cracking. Greg, defend Taiwan, please.
Making things safe for our people.
And can I
Where do you need me?
ditch anything? Yeah, what? So saying around May, I might want to, but it'd be tough.
Where to?
We needed a lot more persuasion to get in here, and like a lot more. So let's look and see what's on sale. None of these things are that great. I do kind of want to get... Oh, man, 3, though. So I do want to get plus influence. This is not worth it. Nope. These are all bad. That's disappointing. When I say all bad, yeah, they're all bad. Alright, Zhao. No, I think I'm still going to spend some long shots. I can't acquire much more around it because in order to hold it, we have no cap room. We have to get one of those big researches that gives plus 40, plus more. Should I be getting nuclear freighters first? Yeah, let's just quickly switch to this. I don't think it matters. I think they'll both finish before it's time to mine on the moon. But yeah, I'm gonna keep spending some money here.
I will try to sway the public.
Where do you need me?
Where do I need you? Find some people here.
Ready for my mission.
Your mission is to get a lot of experience and become a boss. So definitely not doing that. Point 2. No. Alright. Oh, I want to start advising the EOS. I think that is a good strategy. Who is our... and why is it you, Greg? 23 admin, 6 science. You advise here. Someone else will defend Taiwan.
Offering assistance.
Standing by for
Who
orders.
else can
I'm
defend?
here.
You can. Alright. Defend the Taiwan,
Securing our interests.
and then you will stabilize Kazakhstan, I guess.
We'll restore peace to
Seems
this
good. Let's go. Let's get through this year. And then I'll probably wrap it up and have to get ready for some dinner this evening. Nanotube armor is obsolete. It's like you're tasked with this idea of developing this new armor system. Aliens are coming. The shadow government has you working like 12 hours a day developing this nanotube armor, and then as soon as you're done, you present it to your boss, and he's like, "Oh, yeah, that's obsolete. Throw that in that bin and start working on this next project." How does that affect your morale as a researcher or a scientist? It can't be good.
making things safe for our people.
I have new information.
Yes, we know you already. We're gonna rob you soon.
Order is returning.
Our case remains unheard.
Mission in China has failed to make an impact. It's too bad. Alright, Happy New Year! Oh, almost. And now we're losing all of Vietnam. Okay, Russia are still... Putin's still getting mind controlled by the aliens. Alright. January 1st, 2024. I'm going to leave it here for the stream. I don't know if this YouTube's going to be... or this video is going to be in 2 parts, or I'll splice it together. We'll see. But either way, I will hope to be back in a day or two. And I will see you then. Thanks, guys, for joining in. Appreciate your company.